Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Faith. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. And I know I'm just starting out here on YouTube making videos, and I really am going to try to post consistently. However, I don't know if any of you noticed, but the past 2 weeks I haven't posted anything on YouTube. I wanted to amplify melanated voices and let their stories be heard. There is a lot to say about this, and I personally don't always have the right words to say. But this issue is really important. I'm not proud that it took the recent deaths of Black people for me to realize what's going on. I feel like I personally have become desensitized to Black death, which is so messed up. So I've just been taking the past 2 weeks to reflect on my own privilege and educate myself. A really good book that I just listened to is called How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram x Kendi. I can link it in the description below. Some definitions that really stuck out to me from the very beginning of his book were racist, which is someone who is supporting a racist policy through their action or inaction, or expressing a racist idea, whereas an anti-racist is someone who is supporting an anti-racist policy through their action or expressing an anti-racist idea. For me, I had the mentality, oh, I'm not a racist because I'm not actively seeking to discriminate against Black people or harm them in any way, but that's not really the problem. If we are not actively seeking to change policies or change the structure of our systemically racist society, then we are racist. And I think that's hard for a lot of us to see because nobody wants to be called a racist, right? I also watched the documentary 13th. So it's named 13th because of the 13th Amendment, and it talks a lot about incarceration in the United States, which I had no idea about. I've also heard books like The New Jim Crow and White Fragility are of some good information. I'll link a bunch of resources below if you want to check them out. I just wanted to give you all an update of what's been going on in my life and why I haven't been posting on YouTube for the past 2 weeks. As you can probably tell, I am not white, but I was adopted into a white family, surrounded by white people my entire life. My church, my school, and even in the college that I go to right now is predominantly white. And I understand that because of how I grew up, I have had many of the same privileges, if not more, than many of my white friends and family. So I don't know if any of you have seen this, but I have seen this video circulating of a woman giving a speech, maybe it was at a TED Talk or something, but she asks the audience, stand up if you would like to be treated how Black people are in America. None of the audience members stand up. They don't even move. They don't flinch. And that illustrates that we understand that Black people are oppressed and discriminated against in our country, but we're okay with it. I know a lot of people who recently subscribed to me are vegan, which is awesome. Whether we're vegan for the animals or for our health or for the environment or whatever reason, I think as vegans we understand the oppression of animals in these industries and we don't want to support them, and by being vegan we don't support that. I don't mean to belittle the oppression of any being or any creature. By lifting up and amplifying Black voices and educating ourselves, I think that's really key to understanding the problem with our society. Okay, I also wanted to address YouTube videos here. So I don't know if any of you know, but there's a YouTuber named Zoe Amira, and she created a YouTube video where she was just loading it with ads and then donating all the money from that video with ad revenue to Black Lives Matter organizations. But YouTube realized that people were just streaming it on repeat, so I think they took it down. But I know there's a lot of other YouTubers who are making videos similar to it, and I think if we don't abuse playing it over too many times, you can still donate for free that way. I know that a lot of the bigger organizations like Minnesota Freedom Fund and Reclaim the Block have over fundraised, so they're asking people to donate to other organizations instead. Donating is so important. So if you made it through this long, thank you for listening. I'm planning on making a bunch more videos, so please stay tuned. Basically, in conclusion, I haven't been on YouTube for the past 2 weeks because of the Black Lives Matter movement and trying to do my best as an ally.